Hi everyone, I'm James from Authentic Wine and Spirits. Thank you for joining us at NAIT in tonight's connoisseur dinner. Just wanted to take you through some of the wines and let you know a little bit of the background and why we chose some of these wines for the pairing tonight. Connoisseur has been around since 1993 in Chile, and Connoisseur has really been known for their innovation, for their organics, for their sustainability, and really their business has been built around that. They were the first winery actually in 2002 in Chile to use screw caps on their white wines. They have been carbon neutral for over 13 years. So it gives you some of the idea of some of the things that they've implemented at the winery that improve the quality of the fruit too, not just for the environmental benefits. So the two wines we're going to try tonight are the Connoisseur Organic Sauvignon Blanc and the Organic Grand Reserve Cabernet Sauvignon. Now, just a little bit about the wines. You may have noticed if you've had a Connoisseur wine before that there is a bicycle on the label of a lot of the wines. And the reason for that is that in the early days at Connoisseur, and even still now, all these years later, the vineyard workers at Connoisseur have used bicycles to ride through the vineyards, to get to work. Just a more sustainable and easy way to get around, and it kind of suited the image of the winery, and they decided to put it right on their labels. There's some really interesting organic elements that Connoisseur has been using for a long time. Those that visit the winery will often see there's these big ponds filled with geese right outside the winery, beside some of the vineyards. And there's these little bugs in the vineyard called burritos that are kind of pests and that need to be treated in the vineyards. But what Connoisseur has always done is they've allowed the geese to roam free in the vineyards, and this helps eliminate the burritos because the geese actually eat them, and then fertilize the vineyards at the same time. And a lot of these little innovative practices have been what have differentiated Connoisseur from a lot of other wineries in South America. Connoisseur does in fact mean the cone of the South, which essentially is just a reference to the shape of South America. The conditions in Chile for making wine really are spectacular. You get the cool breezes from the ocean, you get the warmth of the sun, and these two locations in particular are just great for the grapes that they grow. So the Organic Sauvignon Blanc that we're trying comes from a place called San Antonio, which is more near to the ocean. And you get these wonderful sea breezes, but still, the nice warmth that allows the grapes to ripen. But those sea breezes allow the grapes to retain some fresh acidity. So this wine, what you'll notice right away is these wonderful, crisp, refreshing, citrusy, passion fruit type of notes that come out. And, the cuisine in Chile is, very typical of cuisine you might find in places like Mexico or California as well, where there's a lot of bountiful produce in Chile, seafood, and this dish, which kind of you might say is Mexican inspired, is very similar to what you might get if you were going to have dinner on the coast somewhere, say in Valparaiso, near San Antonio. So look for those fresh, crisp, citrusy flavors in the wine to balance well with the scallop, and just bring out some of the fruit in the wine in a unique way. So moving on, when you get to the duck breast, you're going to pair the Organic Grand Reserve Cabernet Sauvignon. And this wine, first of all, the first thing you'll notice, this wine just throws just a wonderful aroma that is so typical of Connoisseur wines that have just this vitality and freshness to them. It just smells alive. If you're ever going to try to explain to someone what Cabernet Sauvignon smells like, this wine just absolutely nails it. So these grapes are grown in a place called Colchagua, which is just north of San Diego. Very gravelly, warm, dry place that's absolutely perfect for growing Cabernet Sauvignon, and just creating grapes that have this really sort of, piercing, intense flavor, lots of richness, but still, with the cool nights that allow the freshness to persist in the wine. You'll probably notice too that the wonderful pure fruit in this wine allows it to pair well with the chocolate as well. So make sure you save a little bit to pair with the dessert. So yeah, enjoy the wines tonight, and let us know what you think. And if you're interested in discovering a little bit more about Cono Sur and some of their sustainable practices, follow the links in the video, and you'll see a few other interesting things that are going on at Cono Sur. Thank you.